Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm sure going to do that. So, guys, good evening. This now I want to talk about and by the way, my name is Eka. I am an immigration consultant with my qualifications from Europe and United Kingdom. So this now I want to talk about three common mistakes people make in their immigration applications without realizing. Three common mistakes that people do in their immigration applications without realizing these mistakes. And by the way, did you know that small mistakes in everyday application can cause a refusal? So three common mistakes that people make in the immigration consultants, in the immigration application. Yeah, hi, MJDJ666. Saleh Zanta, hi. No, not at all. We live in Europe where it is so cold. That's why you see me wearing this big stuff. I'm live to take immigration questions. Do you have any question in making immigration applications? God, this thing doesn't get hot at all. I want it to get hot. Three common mistakes that people make in their immigration applications. Immigration application can be tricky. And any common mistake can cause a delay or a refusal. And when I say immigration application, it could be visa or permission to remain in a country. It could be visa or permission to remain in a country. So today I want to share the three common mistakes that people make and how to avoid these mistakes. How to avoid these mistakes. Number 1, submitting incomplete documents or incomplete application can lead to the embassy or the department refusing you your application or giving you a refusal. So 3 common mistakes that people make in their immigration application. That includes visa, residence permit, any form of application that relates to people staying or visiting a country is immigration application. Number 1 is submitting incomplete documents or incomplete form can lead to your application being refused. You want me to sleep? You don't know what country I am, whether it's night or morning here. Fred Badu. Three immigration mistakes that people do. Sorry, I have to drink my tea. It's so cold here. 3 immigration mistakes that people do. Number 1 is submitting incomplete form and incorrect form and incomplete documents. So you must always make sure your form is fully completed. Any form that you're asked to fill, make sure that form is fully completed. And any list of documents that you're given, make sure the document is complete. So that's number 1. And a quick tip on that is always double check the requirement of the embassy or the department. Always double check the requirement of the embassy or the department. So in submitting your application, any immigration application for that matter, always double check the requirements. I am in Europe. And what country are you? What country are you? My God, it's so cold that once you just pour water from the kettle, the tea is already cold. You can understand what I mean. Oh, Ghana. Wow. What's your name? I have clients from Ghana. Many of them. I have clients across African countries. Clients that I do application for. Oh, Frida. Is that a lady's name or a male? Sorry, I'm trying to put on my kettle. I want to drink hot tea. What's your immigration question? Oh, a female. Hi, Frida. Thank you for joining me. Any question that you have on traveling abroad? Work, seeking for employment abroad, you can post it. I am an immigration consultant with several law degrees in immigration law. So my way of giving out to the community, to the society, is live videos like this, where I give out information for free. You don't need, without any consultation. So if you've had any issues with traveling, well, why not? If not, you can join my page. You can follow me in my page. So my name is Eka. I am a qualified immigration consultant. I have my LLB. I have my Masters of Law. I have a degree in immigration and asylum law. My name is Eddie. I have LLM from the UK. I did the legal practice course in the United Kingdom as well. I have 13 years experience in immigration practice. And I have published 8 books that is selling in Amazon on immigration. So my live video is to give back to the community, to the society, giving people free information. So this night I was talking about 3 mistakes that people do in their immigration application. Number 1 is when you submit an incomplete form. If the form you're asked to submit, if you did not complete it, they might refuse your visa or your permit. And if you're asked to submit a certain number of documents for your visa application, if those documents on the list are not complete, they might refuse your permit or your visa application. So that's number 1 mistake. And how do you solve that problem? The quick tip is always double check. Oscar Zeng, hi. Always double check the requirements in the form. They are always written there. They will ask you submit proof of address, your proof of ID. They always list it out on the form. So it is prudence to always check that information and give them the document as many as they want. So number 2 mistake is if you are given a date to come for visa interview, missing the deadline, missing those dates, they might not allow you to come in again. They might refuse you. So don't miss your deadlines. Don't forget your visa appointment dates. And always go there on time. Attend the interview or the appointment on time. Max Doll Cody. Cent 69.90. Good evening, Max Doll. My topic of discussion tonight is the mistakes that people do in their visa or immigration application. Do not miss the deadlines and do not go to the interviews or the appointment late. Yes. I am an immigration consultant with several law degrees in Europe and in the United Kingdom. So my way of giving back to the society is coming live to give people this information free of charge. So don't miss your deadlines, your visa deadlines, your appointment deadlines. Don't go late. Be on time, be prompt. And the third mistake that people do, especially Africans, is inconsistency in their information. In the information they provide, there are always so many inconsistencies. And what do I mean by that? Some of these applications, whether for visa or for any immigration application, whether for permit or job application whatsoever, a lot of them have the online application. They have the online application. So some people will put a different information online, and when they are called to either come to the office or the embassy for interview, they will now go there and give them a different information. It is called inconsistency, and they don't take it kindly. They will think the person is deceitful and that the person is lying. All of such things will make the embassy refuse your visa. If it is for any other appointment, that could make them cancel the appointment. So take care to watch out for these three mistakes. Number one is incomplete form. Some people fill the form and did not take time to complete every information that is required on the form. And the next one on that number one is insufficient documentation. There are so many visa refusals that is as a result of insufficient documentation. That means you did not submit the information they stipulated for you to submit. How do you know the information they want? Most times it's written out on the form. And if it's not on the form, it's written out on their website. They will tell you, for you to apply for this, you need to submit this, maybe driver's license, copy of your passport, proof of ID, proof of address, proof that you're working, work letter, reference letters. They will ask for all those things, and those things will be listed out on the form or on the website. And any applicant is expected to send the required number of forms. Any applicant is required to do that. Most times, if you don't do that, they refuse you your visa or refuse you whatever permit you were looking for on grounds of insufficient documentation. Insufficient documentation. Don't forget, I tell you, I'm an immigration consultant. I have several degrees in law here in Europe and in the United Kingdom. And my way of giving back to the society is through these live videos to give people insight into the various applications that people do. Visa or work permit or whatsoever. Anything immigration. What is immigration? Immigration is when you have to leave your country to another country. You are migrating. So that is immigration. You have to be careful enough to follow the instructions, the rules of the application. Else you might be refused. Especially in Europe, in Australia, New Zealand, in America, in Canada. These giant countries, they don't take it for granted. You must be detailed enough. You must provide all the details required of you. So I just said to share this out. I said number 3 is inconsistency. The tip is for you to be as honest as you can. Don't be deceitful. Don't be cunning. They can ban you for years. There was someone I did application for, and add a question. Let me try. Okay. I don't know what this is. Sorry, something else. Okay. Oh, there was someone I did application for somewhere in from one country in Africa. She was coming to Europe. I was doing a Schengen visa application for her, and I said, "How many refusals have you had?" And she said about 6. She had tried about 6 times, and I said, "Okay." I did all the documents and gave it to her to go and submit. At the place of submission, they asked her how many, because I had already put the information online that she had been refused 6 times. And of course, I defended her on why she was refused, the grounds they presented. But she went there and said they refused her 3 times. And they said, no, we found out in the system you've been refused 6 times. And of course, she was banned for 5 years. So it's not a joke. It's not a joke. That's why I'm taking time to discuss it here. Please don't take it as a joke. You might miss the opportunity to travel to that country because of one small, tiny mistake. Please. So be honest, be consistent. Any contradiction is a trigger to disbelief. Any information that you give that contradicts triggers them to begin to doubt you in everything you do. Is a big trigger to disbelieve you. And so don't make that mistake. Once you are inconsistent with one point, they will begin to extra scrutinize you, extra ask you many questions they wouldn't have, begin to dig out things they are not supposed to have done, because they've sensed there's some doubt in the information you've presented. So take care to take note of these 3 things. Give complete document, fill out your form completely, submit sufficient document that they stipulated and asked you to send to them. Don't miss your deadlines. Don't miss your appointment. Don't go late to your appointment if you are given appointment to come to the embassy. And then final but not the least, be consistent, be honest. Stick to the first information you give. In fact, plan everything before you go so that you don't vary the versions that you give to them. If they give you appointment today, whatever you say to them, if they say come back tomorrow, go back tomorrow and give them the same information. That way, you won't impair your chances of getting your either visa or whatever you were applying for. And this includes job, working abroad. If you're seeking for jobs abroad, make sure to be consistent in your information. Do not say I graduated in 2018 and then in another CV you say I graduated in 2015. I have seen many clients making those mistakes and they have always been refused. They have always been refused because they believe one small lie is a pointer to many other lies that could be dangerous to their society if you come in. So try and be honest, be consistent. I will stop talking now. If you have any question, post it. Have you ever tried getting visa? Have you applied for anything abroad? Study visa, any type of visa? Did you encounter any difficulty? What was it about? You can write it here and I'll explain everything to you. Explicit why what happened, or why they gave you the decision they gave to you. Post your question and I'll be here to answer you. Or do you have anyone that's faced delays in getting visas or problems, or anybody struggling with immigration applications? You can share your experience in the comment section and I'm here today to respond to that. to respond to that, to explain why what happened, or why they gave you the answer they gave to you. So today's discussion is on immigration application, to avoid errors in making your immigration applications. Whether Schengen visa, UK visa, any type of visa, any type of application. Sent 67. Any question? We've been on for 26 minutes. Yeah. All right, guys. If you don't have any question, so maybe we'll leave it at this point today and continue some other time. Okay? Even after now, if you have any question, you can post at the bottom of this video. And so, guys, that'll be it for today. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye. Bye. I want to share it in other platforms.